Hello friends and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, where you can see great games played badly. I'm John and this is Timberborn. And you join us here as the tranquil domesticity of District 12 is about to get significantly less tranquil. Let's do this. Right, there we go. Okay, so this is now down at this level, so we're going to need to take it down at least one more level. At least, if not more. So I will chuck in some steps down again. No, I don't want to put that there. There we go, and I'll lay in the path so they can lay in the explosives. That will probably be okay. We'll have to see. But anyway, apart from that, we've played through one drought. It was an 8-dayer, I think. So, or a 7-dayer. One of the two. 7 days, I think. Which wasn't too bad. We did okay out of it. Where do we have hungry beavers? You should have plenty of food down here. You have plenty of food. Go and eat. Stupid beavers. Yeah, everything else is going fine. I'm putting in more storage around the place. Both normal storage and water storage. Again, the only real problem district is this one down here, because it just doesn't have any water coming in, really. Once this channel dries up, which takes about 5 minutes, it just runs out of water. So there are other districts supplying it with water, so that it's surviving, but it's, you know, it's not great. How are we doing for food here? Yeah, you're fine for food. Again, put in more storage up here. What else have I done? I did put in some more housing in this district because the population is slowly growing. Other than that, I think we're pretty much the same. Our little industrial area over here is up and running, so we've got paper and explosives being produced, and the wheat being turned into flour. We have a bakery up here and some more storage. I think the housing was already in. Put some more storage in over here. And put some more storage in up here. And some more housing. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's basically where we are. If I come back over here, see the explosives are almost laid in over here, almost finished. This will bring us down, if we have a look. So we're currently 5 tiles deep, so that'll be 6 tiles deep, which will bring us down to ground level here. Now what I don't know for certain is how far down. Oh, we're going to get another drought in 3 days. Okay, that's probably going to be quite a long one, so that should be interesting. I think I've got about 5 more tiles underneath here, but I don't think we'll go down that deep. I think maybe 1 or 2 more levels after this we'll take it down, and then we'll just start filling it. I think that's the best plan. Okay, how are we looking for water? Everywhere looks pretty good. We might want some more storage up here, but we should be fine. Over here looks good. Yeah, okay. yeah, we're good for water everywhere, I think. Maybe some more storage down here would be wise. So let's put in another large water tank, and we'll just pop it at the back, out of the way. Oh, don't want to do that. Like so. Okay, and I will play on until the start of the drought, and we'll come back and see how bad it's going to be. But I'll carry on laying in these explosives, because that's basically the purpose of this series now, is to get these 2 reservoirs set up. Yeah, that's it really. We have, what have we got? 673 beavers, so the population is still climbing. And I can run it at sort of double speed, okay, but as soon as I try and run it any faster, my PC starts complaining somewhat. So we are reaching the limits of my computer on this particular level, I think. But once we get these reservoirs set in, we'll see if there's anything more we want to go. Maybe one last district down here to cut off this section and turn this into another final reservoir. But we shall see. In the meantime, I will play on and get these explosives laid in and get this deepened. And as I say, I'll come back in 2.5 days. Okay. The drought has started. It's going to be 9 days. Yeah, we should be fine. I risked flooding by closing things up a little earlier than I would normally do. So as you can see, we've got plenty of water stored. I will close these up. Everything else should be in the correct position. Just double check. Yes. So yeah, we'll see how we do. 9 days. It's going to be tough, but we should be all right. I'll be careful with the water management, and we'll see how it goes. We've finished laying in this little section here, so I can get rid of this path and lay in the explosives and prioritise those. So they're doing all right. Over on the other side, they have started. Yeah, it's a small district. Everything else is going fine, I think. I'm putting in yet more storage up here for the main district, and I'm going to in fact add some more. Now I've got this lumberjack up here cutting down the dead trees to make space. What I am going to do is once the lumberjack has done their job, I'll get rid of it and change the way the path comes through here. So I'll move it across one, up that way, and then I'll be able to put in an additional storage unit up here on platforms with steps coming down. Basically exactly like I've done over here, like that. So yeah, so we've had less than half a day, and surprisingly this still has water in it. I can't imagine it'll last for long though. But we will spin on and we will see how we do. I'll probably come back halfway through the drought as usual and let you know how things are going, unless disaster strikes in the meantime. Okay, halfway through the drought. we've had to let a little bit of water through to keep this hydrated. We're not doing too badly. Down here you can see the explosives are nearly finished being laid in. Everything else is going pretty much swimmingly, ironically. The water in here is dropping fairly quickly, so I've shut off these two pumps over here. I've shut off this pump here, and I've shut off that pump there. The explosives over here are progressing. I've put in a couple more large storage warehouses over here, so we are filling up fairly rapidly. But other than that, yeah, we're doing fine. I've put in, here we are, another grist mill to make more wheat flour, because we have a fair amount of wheat and no flour. Not that food is a problem in this district at the moment, but it's worth keeping that supply chain smoothly operating. Yeah, that's basically where we are. Okay, we've got these explosives laid in, so come on, just get that last one in. Whenever you're ready. There we go. Now we get rid of that bit of path, lay in the explosives, and speed it up. Okay, let's speed things up a little bit. Water-wise, we're still doing okay. We don't need to let any more through. We're dropping fairly rapidly here, but we should be okay, he says. Our new storage is in over here. Yeah, everything's just plodding along, apart from the explosives, really. Are you just hungry because you haven't bothered to go and get some food? Yes. Yes, you are. Okay, how are we doing in this district? Come on. No, that's the one I want to select. That'll do. We have a fair amount of wheat. We also have some cattail roots for some reason. We're not growing wheat in this district. Okay. Send that wheat over here, please. I'm not sure where that came from. I don't think we're growing wheat here. I can't see any wheat being grown here. Unless this farmer is harvesting some of this wheat, which might be the case. Oh well, never mind. Yes, so as I say, the water is dropping a bit quickly over here. I don't know if we'll be able to... oh, we will be able to let some more through because I replaced these floodgates with big ones. Let's let a little bit through, just to help top that up. Okay, and I'll carry on through the rest of the drought. 4 days left. We'll see how it goes. Okay, these explosives have finally finished being laid in, so let's set them off. Oh dear. My poor computer. Right. Well, that brings us down to the same level as this. We definitely want to go at least one deeper, don't we? Don't we? Or is that enough? Am I just pushing it now? I think I'm just pushing it now. I'm going to put in the pump. I'm going to do it. We will call this complete. Will we? Yes, I'm going to put in the pump. We'll call this complete. and we'll come back once the drought is over, and we can start filling it up. And that's the drought over and done with. We got through it. As you can see, quite a lot of water was taken out of these two reservoirs. This area is drying up. This area is basically a puddle, as is this bit. So that was pushing the limits a little bit of what we could... Oh yeah. I may have lied a little bit. I accidentally laid in another layer of explosives. So we're going one tile deeper here. But we will still have it filled by the end of this episode. Okay, over here, they are progressing in a rather haphazard manner. Let's take this path out and lay in explosives in its place. There we go. We'll prioritise these, make sure they get done, so we don't notice that they're not done when we get round to the end. Yeah, and we will wait for the water to return, and we'll wait for the explosives to be laid in, and all of that good stuff. And then we'll come back and we'll pop in the pump, and we will start filling up our new reservoir. Well, another drought has hit us. It's going to be 8 days, so we should be fine. Again, I tried to get everything as full as possible before the drought hit. Everything should be closed up. Yeah, all appears to be. As you can see, this is on the verge of overflowing here. So we probably timed that just about right. We didn't get any flooding, luckily. The explosives over here are going in apace. We can get rid of these little bits of path now, just to kind of keep up with where we are. I will prioritise those. There we go. Okay, let's pause for a second because I want to shut off a couple of these. And I'll do the same over here. Shut those two off and shut one of those off and one of those off and one of those off. Hopefully that should still keep them enough water coming in, but won't drain what's there too quickly. That's the plan. We shall see if it works. I've put in some... spin it around. Put in some additional log planting in this district. I've put in cherry trees. I've put in chestnut trees. And I've put a gatherer in there. I haven't set these to cut yet. I'm going to wait till they're fully grown, wait until they're producing chestnuts, and then get the gatherer to collect some of the chestnuts whilst we then mark it for cutting. Because I've put in another paper mill in this district as well. So we have upped our intake of wood. Over here we have another engine in place. So we now have a lot of power on this circuit. Over here they have started laying in the next level of explosives. We are currently down on this level, the same level as this farmland here. So we can probably go a couple deeper on this side, but I don't know. We'll see. Where are we? We are 4 down at the moment, so we are about here at the moment. So we might have another 2 we could go down. We'll test it. We'll test that. We'll see. But yeah, I will spin on through the remainder of this this drought, this 8-day drought, and come back halfway through, and then come back at the end. Halfway through the drought, everything's going fine. As is our wont, we are doing perfectly well. We've let about as much water out of this top reservoir as we want to. This section is still pretty full, and we've still got this section hydrated enough so that these two pumps can still currently draw water. That won't last for long. Explosive wise, we're getting there. It's actually producing them fast enough now. Over here you can see we are again getting there. We're basically laying them as fast as we can produce them. I've put in another temple up in this district. I have... what else have I done? I have built a rooftop terrace up here, but I can't remember if I mentioned that. I have put in, or I'm putting in, more storage down here. Oh, there we go. We can still do small explosions. Yes, I am putting in some more storage here. I have, as you can see, bulked up my storage as much as possible. So, yeah. Hopefully that will help. But I'll come back at the end of the drought. End of the drought, and again, we've done absolutely fine. Let a fair amount of water out of these districts, but as you'll see, all down here is fine. This district, again, a little bit dry, but nobody has yet died of thirst. Our explosives are almost laid in here, and we've probably got nowhere near on the other side. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's working its way around, but it's going to take its time. As I say, we are basically laying in the explosives faster than we can make them. So we'll pop those in and prioritize them. There we go. Yeah, that's basically where we are. I've just been putting in the odd bit of additional storage here and there, and just making sure that everywhere's okay for food and water, which, I mean, it mostly seems to be. Yeah, I think we've run out of challenge on this map. I really do. But we'll at least carry on until we've taken out this last layer and put in the pump. Okay, friends. The explosives are laid in. The water pump is constructed. We have a beaver just coming in to build, hopefully. The last bit of gearing we need to power it. Hopefully. Come on, get on with it. It's only a gear, for goodness sake. There we go. So, these are now connected. The last bit of dynamite that we'll be able to show, I think. Let's blow it up and enjoy the lag. There we go. Our reservoir is finally complete. I will put a ladder or set of steps down to the bottom, and I think it's time to turn on the pumps. There it is. We are filling our reservoir, and this is going to take a long time. A very long time. this isn't going to be anywhere near full by the time the next drought strikes. But we will leave it there for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. We have managed to accomplish something, but it seems a little bit low key, because all we've done is basically deepened this and set off some more explosives and put in a lot of storage. But we have, as I said earlier, we have pretty much reached the limit of what we can do on this map, I think, with the limits of my PC's capabilities. So we are looking for a new idea. We want a new map. It's going to be Folktales, and it's going to be hard mode. But we've already had one suggestion for a challenge in the comments. So give me some ideas. What do you think we should do? We'll come back for one more episode of this series, so we can see obviously this full and this deepened as far as we can deepen it, and then filled. So I'll do that off camera, and I'll come back and I'll have completed that. But yeah, so give me an idea for a challenge that we can do for the next series. But apart from that, as I say, I hope you've enjoyed it. Please do give us a like if you have. Hit the subscribe button if you would like to see more. Please check out the other videos on my channel and let me know in the comments what you think and what you think we should do next. Until next time, I've been John. This has been Timberborn. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and bye-bye.